It's now too late as we have global blowback. Hey everybody, Scott Walters, welcome to the channel. If you're new, I want to thank you for coming. If you're returning, I want to thank you for your continued support. Before we get into today's red hot topic, I'm going to politely ask you to give the video a like, subscribe to the channel, leave a comment below. I would love to hear from you. Please watch to the end for my final thought. Hit the bell icon so you're notified when new videos are released. It is very important to stay close to the channel in these very tricky times. All right, folks, welcome to the channel. It's always an honor and a privilege to be with you. I hope you're all doing great. Buckle up and strap in. I got a hard-hitting pull, no punches, no sugarcoating it, no rainbows and sunshine. I'm just going to give it to you and give it to you straight. And friends, we got a big one to unpackage today. FedEx, one of the biggest, if not global distribution companies in the world, is warning us that this is a global recession. Well, listen, friends, most of us already knew this, but this is what we need to do to acknowledge the elephant in the room, to read between the lines and look between the cracks. We got some massive cracks to look through today. The realities are, friends, is not good. FedEx has their thumb on the pulse of the global economy pretty well. Why, you ask? I'll tell you. Because they deliver globally. They're shutting down planes, workforce, everything. They're like, listen, every big global economy that we're seeing, we're doing reduced business. Our company's stock values are in the tank. We are throwing stuff overboard. This is a global recession. Now, listen, friends, if you own FedEx, that's a hard one to come admit. Why? Because you have stockholders, you have investors. You need to make them feel confident. If you are seeing big Fortune 500 companies warning, that is insane. Yet there's still people out there cheerleading like, oh, this time is different. You're right, this time is different. It's worse. My gosh, who can't see what's going on here? So congratulations to anybody and everybody who continues to support this very hard work, staying centered and surrounded with like-minded people. Today, we're just going to take a quick little read through a portion of this article to drive our point home. Then we're going to meet back here and wrap this one up. Let's get started. All right, friends, buckle up and strap in. This one is shocking. FedEx warns of a global recession, cutting sales forecast by $500 million. New York CNN Business, FedEx warned that a global recession could be coming on demand for packages around the world tumbles. Shares of FedEx plunged 21% Friday, the biggest one-day drop in history. FedEx earnings are expected to plunge more than 40%. Analysts had been forecasting a gain in profit. FedEx said it's seeing a decline in volume of freight it's handling in every region around the world. The 21% single-day loss for FedEx shares easily tops their 16% plunge the day of the 1987 stock market crash and a 15% drop during the stock sell-off in March 2020 in the early days of the pandemic. Shares of FedEx are now down 38% so far this year. The company said it's responding by reducing flights and temporarily parking aircraft, trimming hours for its staff, delaying some hiring plans, and closing 90 FedEx office locations, as well as 5 corporate offices. They go on to say, we're going fully into cost management mode, they told CNBC. I think you get the gist of it. Now let's get back to the studio so we can wrap this one up. All right, friends, welcome back. So hard-hitting, heavy-hitting stuff right there. My gosh, buckle up and strap in. It looks like we're headed for not only a U.S. recession, a global recession, friends. And we'll be lucky if we don't hit a global depression. This thing is insane. We got to acknowledge the elephant in the room, just at least, at minimum. Put a percentage of likelihood on what's going on. We've talked about this before. The biggest asset class in the world is the U.S. housing market. If we lose the U.S. housing market, we will in fact lose everything. Jobs go away, recessions kicked in. We overheated the one market we shouldn't have, the U.S. housing market. We could have got away probably with a lot of other of the stimulus measures and money and everything else that we threw at this thing. We still would have had inflation, probably not the inflation numbers that we had we not overheated the U.S. housing market. It's a runaway train. I've always said Can't always identify the bottom of a real estate crash, but you can identify the top of a real estate bubble. It's when you see overnight appreciation reach never seen before highs start to trend the other direction. We've identified the top of the biggest real estate bubble ever recorded in world history. And this was an organic growth. This was an artificially market manipulated bubble. That is the kicker. When you make real estate agents essential in a health crisis, drop interest rates and send them out to sell homes and then normalize it, making people think this is normal, creating FOMO, the fear of missing out, where they went above and beyond appraised values at ridiculous numbers. Now those people don't own their houses anymore. Their houses own them because they can no longer sell those houses that they bought at the top of the biggest real estate bubble ever recorded for what they paid. They're handcuffed by their house. Hate to say that. I had that happen in the last recession, and this bubble makes the last bubble look like a warm-up. This bubble is bigger. It's going to have bigger blowback just as fast, faster. As this bubble was created, it has now reversed course. FedEx is now warning us that this is a global recession, friends. You have to understand the severity of what's going on here. Again, if you've talked about it in a way that makes at least a little bit of sense, it'll be less blindsiding, less paralyzing if and when it hits. You'll be able to operate more efficiently within it. That is my goal. That is my goal for all of us. Congratulations to anybody that sticks with this message. While maybe not always easy, absolutely beneficial. What's the worst that can happen? Hope for the best, prepare for the worst. Come out somewhere in the middle. It's better to be prepared for something and have it not happen than have something happen and not be prepared. We're going to operate efficiently within this. Why? Because we halfway expected it. In final thoughts, I come to you as a friend, as a content creator. Somebody wants to see you not only win in real estate, win in life, understanding the biggest artificially created housing bubble ever recorded in world history will have blowback. We're seeing that happen right now. Our good friends at FedEx are warning us now as well. It is undeniable. This thing is reverse course. The dust is settling. It's providing blowback, and we will pay the piper. Only the people that stayed centered and surrounded with like-minded people will understand this as it plays out. We're going to continue to do our best to operate efficiently within it so we're ready when it comes. If you appreciate the content, I do want to humbly ask you to give the video a like, subscribe to the channel, leave a comment below. I would love to hear from you. Social media links are in the description of this video if you'd like to contact me there, along with links to channels I've appeared on I think you might enjoy. If you're interested in buying or selling real estate here in America, there's an email in the description for you as well. The network of top-rated agents in the nation ready to assist you, and it would be our absolute honor and our privilege to do so. Also, if you're watching from your television set today and you enjoy this video, I know you're going to enjoy the next video, and there's an easy subscribe icon for your convenience. Also, there's a super thanks button with the channel now. If you'd like to thank me that way, if I've helped you at any level, feel free to communicate it there if you'd like. As always, thank you for your time. Please go make it count today. I'll see you on the next video.